Now, some members of the organized labor have also criticized the union's decision to embark on a nationwide strike beginning tomorrow, October 10. Dr. Solomon Foucault, a lecturer of the Kumasi Technical University and a member of the Technical Universities Teachers Association of Ghana, has been expressing dissenting views over the decision by organized labor to embark on the industrial strike. And joining us on phone for a conversation on this development. Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to you, and you're welcome to Newsbeat.
Good afternoon.
So, are some of your concerns, what are some of the concerns you're raising, and why are you rejecting the call by organized labor to embark on the strike as well?
Thank you very much. I think the first issue is about information. You were not informed, or we have not been consulted. When I'm talking about we, I'm talking about the general members of the association were not involved in the decision making. In arriving at the strike, all what we heard was that 10 days ultimatum to government. After that, there will be a strike. How they arrive at that is only up to them. So we are asking them, there's those executives that up there to come to, especially the campuses, to come to the level of all of us for us to understand. And that is the normal way that we normally declare strike. Anytime we want to declare a nationwide strike, the executives may either initiate it, bring it to the local, and the local unions will also discuss with their members. We vote on them most of the time. And then we give their consent to it. As we speak now, most of the local unions are now even debating or discussing on that particular issue. Why should that be so? That is number one. Number two is also that the issue of Galamsey, the issue of illegal mining in the environment. Yes, we are all supporting any means that can reduce the harmful effect of this on the environment. But the bottom line is that, are you sure strike is the action or strike is the way forward? No. There may be other channels by which or other means by which we can suggest to government that the government adopts such decisions that maybe you may arrive at. Then the Galamsey menace will reduce or even become a thing of the past. Again, they are also demanding from the government that all small-scale mines should be banned, which to us or to some of us, it doesn't make any logical sense to us because we are saying all small-scale miners. We have genuine ones. We have small-scale miners who are doing genuine business, who are not destroying the environment, who are doing proper mining. So instead of separating the chaff from the grain, we are saying that everybody, we should stop everybody. To us, that is not the way forward. So these are some of the concerns. There are many, but these are some of the concerns that we raise.
I will draw on the first one, which you claim that you only saw a 10-day ultimatum. Is that to say that the September release of threats that was issued by organized labor, you were not aware? It was signed by Joshua Ansah, Secretary General, Trade Unions Congress, Isaac Bampo, Chairman of the Forum, Kenneth Kumson, Deputy General Secretary. This was the release that came in September before the 10-day notice was released.
No. If they signed, I said we were not involved. We were not involved. Don't just be aware. Not just not being aware. You were not involved in arriving at that. They are just executives. They just sat down and wrote those letters.
I'm sorry, for the purpose of clarity, you were not informed about the impending strike? Involved?
In arriving at that, yes.
Okay, you are not involved in arriving on the 10th of October strike?
No, you should have been consulted to get our views, either to go on declare on strike or to have other ways of resolving that particular challenge. And I have also reiterated that most of the time, when a strike are going to be declared, either the executives at the top, that is national, will initiate it, bring it to the local unions, and then for the local unions also to deliberate with their members. After that, If we go, you get a green light for the strike, you all go. But this time around, it's only the top who is just informing us. And I've also explained that you can call some of the local unions. They are now, most of them are now in meetings discussing either to support or not to support,
okay.
Which to me is not the best way to go.
Okay, but you are aware of the September release, right?
Oh, you saw it.
And the September release had this, and the end of the release, it says, organized labor will urgently embark on series of demonstrations and a nationwide strike if government fails to address the concerns raised by the end of September 2024. So how do you say you were not involved?
Involvement is that decision that we should go on strike, that the government, the ultimatum they were giving to the government, that ultimatum, or what they were asking the government to do, some of them to us, it is not the right way to go. Like saying that we should ban all small-scale miners. The small-scale miners, most of them are the locals, and then the large companies are the foreigners.
Okay.
So we ban the locals, we allow the foreigners to operate. If you can check, go to the large-scale miners. Some of them, the majority of them are including, engaged in surface mining. And go and see the impurity they do to the environment. Because they are foreigners, because they have money, because they have capital. So somebody who is at Mansour area, who is having a small capital, who is doing a genuine mining with permission, and then that person's business will be destroyed. No. And then they are saying that it will be difficult to supervise them. Some of the union members, some of them are part of those who are supposed to do their work. I'm talking those who are supposed to do their work. Those who are supposed to go to the miners to conduct proper environmental checks and stuff like that. If you refuse to do your work, should somebody suffer? No. So we are saying that they should go back to the drawing board. Let's put alternatives down for the government to follow. And if they follow, definitely the small-scale miners, those who are doing genuine business, may be exempted. And those who are doing it on river bodies and in the forest, and those who are using wrong chemicals, they'll be fished out. And when they fish them out, that is fine. That's where we separate the chaff from the banning alone to mean ban, and strike. These are lazy man approach most of the time.
All right. So leadership of TUC will go for will partake, but the members will not partake.
Oh, most of us will not partake.
I thank you very much, Dr. Solomon Kwarteng Forquer, for your time, and he's a member